8711. The use of turbine fuels in aircraft has resulted in some problems not normally associated with aviation gasolines. One of these problems is A. Increasing viscosity of fuel as fuel temperature lowers at altitude. B. Higher vapor pressure. C. Microbial contaminants. The correct answer is C. Microbial contamination in fuel systems is a common issue, particularly in turbine engine aircraft that use higher viscosity fuel. Unlike gasoline, turbine engine fuel has a higher affinity for water, making it more susceptible to water accumulation. Within this water, microorganisms thrive and create a slimy layer that can obstruct fuel filters, lines, and controls. This layer also retains moisture against the fuel tank structure, leading to the corrosion of the tanks. Preventive measures and regular maintenance, such as fuel system inspections and appropriate fuel additives, are necessary to mitigate the risk of microbial contamination and its associated problems. 8712. What is used in many aircraft to prevent bubbles in the fuel after it leaves the tank when atmospheric pressure is lower than fuel vapor pressure? A. AI fuel separators. B. Anti-foaming additives. C. Boost pumps. The correct answer is C. Boost pumps in aircraft fuel tanks often feature an agitator in addition to the impeller. The purpose of the agitator is to release any trapped bubbles in the fuel back into the tank before the fuel is pumped into the fuel lines. By doing so, the agitator helps minimize the presence of air bubbles in the fuel system. The boost pumps also maintain a constant pressure on the fuel in the lines, preventing the formation of additional vapor and ensuring a steady flow of fuel to the engine. This helps maintain fuel system efficiency and prevents potential issues caused by vapor lock or fuel vaporization. 8713. Which of the following precautions is most important during refueling operations? A. All outside electrical sources must be disconnected from the aircraft. B. Fuel to be used must be appropriately identified. C. All electrical switches must be in OFF position. The correct answer is B. Properly identifying and using the correct fuel is crucial in aviation to ensure the safe and efficient operation of the aircraft. Using fuel with a lower octane or performance rating than required can lead to detonation, which can cause significant damage to the engine. One particular concern is the inadvertent fueling of a reciprocating engine aircraft with turbine engine fuel. Turbine engine fuel is specifically formulated for use in turbine engines and has different properties compared to fuel used in reciprocating engines. When turbine fuel is mistakenly used in a reciprocating engine and the engine is operated at takeoff power, severe detonation can occur, posing a serious risk to the engine's integrity and overall safety. To prevent such incidents, it is essential for pilots, ground crew, and fueling personnel to carefully follow fueling procedures, properly label fuel containers and aircraft fueling points, and remain vigilant during the fueling process to ensure the correct fuel type is used for each aircraft. Additionally, clear communication and cross-checking between all parties involved in the fueling process can help prevent potentially catastrophic mistakes. 8714. Before fueling an aircraft by using the pressure fueling method, what important precaution should be observed? A. The truck pump pressure must be correct for that refueling system. B. The truck pump pressure must be adjusted for minimum filter pressure. C. The aircraft's electrical system must be on to indicate quantity gauge readings. The correct answer is A. The truck pump pressure must be correct for that refueling system. The pressure fueling method involves using a fueling truck to pump fuel into the aircraft's tanks at a high pressure, typically around 50 psi. It is important that the pressure of the fueling truck's pump is set to the correct pressure for the specific refueling system on the aircraft to avoid over-pressurizing the fuel tanks and causing damage. Additionally, other precautions such as proper grounding of the aircraft and fueling truck and the use of appropriate hoses and nozzles should also be observed. 8715. What flight safety-related advantage does a pressure fueling system provide? A. Keeps the aircraft within weight and balance limitations. B. Reduces the chances for fuel contamination. C. Reduces the time required for fueling. The correct answer is B. A pressure fueling system provides a closed system for fueling an aircraft, which helps to reduce the chances of fuel contamination. Unlike gravity fueling, which allows fuel to flow through an open hose into the aircraft's tanks, pressure fueling uses a closed system in which fuel is pumped from a fuel truck through a sealed hose into the aircraft's tanks. This helps to prevent dirt, water, or other contaminants from entering the fuel system, which can cause engine damage or failure. Additionally, pressure fueling allows for more precise control over the amount of fuel added to the aircraft, which can help to keep the aircraft within weight and balance limitations.